back with another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. We have made it to the end of the week. Last night, I had a great time. Started off with the Council Bluffs Farmers Market and then bike night on the 100 block. So if you haven't made your way over to Council Bluffs for Thursday night, it's a great, great time. And something kind of cool happened last night. Linda Shumacher from the Avoca Farmers Market stopped by, and I was able to have a conversation with her. So we're going to bring you that conversation coming up very, very shortly. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network helps you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. HCAN of Southwest Iowa brings the personal touch to care at home in Council Bluffs, Glenwood, Red Oak, Clarinda, and surrounding communities. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. And Castle & Associates of American Family Insurance is your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. With 4 convenient locations in Council Bluffs, Trainer, Bellevue, and Elkhorn. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. From the Council Bluffs Farmers Market, this is Linda Shumacher, who, by the way, is not part of the Council Bluffs Farmers Market. She's part of the Avoca Farmers Market.
Yes, I am.
You came over to scope things out over here, see how things are going.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for new vendors. So
The Avoca Farmers Market is on Wednesday, right?
Wednesday nights,
Right.
5 to 7.
Yeah, so where in Avoca is it?
It's they call it the 100 block on Elm Street. It's right in front of our courthouse.
Mhm. So easy to get in and out of, and
Absolutely.
lots of folks coming by. Room for more vendors. If
Oh,
someone someone is in the farmers market business and you don't have a place for Wednesday night, why not pick Avoca? Because it's such a wonderful community. And one of the things we wanted to talk to you today is not just your farmers market, but also you have other events coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, we have one next week, 4th of July.
Oh, is that next week already?
Yes, it is. It's like, oh, I just got the farmer's market going. Oh crap. Now I gotta change gears and gotta head out for the 4th of July.
What are some of the things going on for the 4th of July celebration?
Well, we start off, we're going to have a car show, and that starts at 9 o'clock. Radberry's Bakery, this is I think it's their 4th year putting on a car show.
Right.
And you get a win. He's got a bunch of different things you can win. And we block off the whole south block of Elm Street. So there's that. And then at 11 o'clock, Titan's Machinery puts on a kids pedal pole.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yes, and they've done that for several years. And then our church on the corner has their lunch stand will be up and running at 11 o'clock in the morning. Our Boy Scout and Cub Scouts, I think it's mainly Cub Scouts, are doing walking tacos and root beer floats. And they're going to have that at Olson's Motor building because our Legion Hall is under construction.
Okay.
It's being remodeled.
Right.
So we can't use it. So they had to find someplace else.
Right.
So, and then Polly Jones Funeral Home will be handing out free icicle pops.
Oh, that's the reason to go right there.
Oh, I know, especially if it's going to be hot.
Yeah. Well, it's summertime, so that's what goes on.
And then our parade starts at 2 o'clock. And the time to start lining up is noon at the Avoca East Potawatomi County Fairgrounds.
Do you have a lot of entries again this year?
We usually have about 80 to 90
80
entries.
to 90s. Okay. So that's a pretty good sized parade. Take about close to an hour.
It's about an hour. Yeah. And we have surrounding towns that will come and bring their fire trucks, and they'll cool you off a little bit if you want to be cooled off.
Yeah, we have the, by the way, the beeping sound, if you're hearing this right now, that's the Kona ice truck just pulling in. As we're recording this, everyone's still setting up for the Council Bluffs Farmers Market, but he's just about where he's going to go, and there we go, got the beeping shut off. But it's again, the beautiful night tonight, and you just, as we're recording this, you had a farmer's market last night.
Yes, we did.
Had a little bit of rain, but who cares
Just a
about
little
that?
sprinkle.
Yeah.
No one's gonna melt.
Well,
It kind of felt good.
it's you have been putting in just a ton of work into everything that's going on over in Avoca this
Yes,
year.
we have, and it's even harder when we've had our water restriction,
Yeah.
water boil. Our poor businesses have been hurting because of it.
How did
And
the Pour Into Avoca event go?
I talked to a couple of businesses, and they did really, really well.
Yeah.
Our bakery said that she went back to her regular Friday type number of.
Which, well, that was the goal, right? Because we wanted to
Absolutely.
encourage everyone to look, let's get things back to normal. The boil order has been lifted. So, and again, we can understand folks wanting to stay home and to be careful, but it's over with now. So let's get things back to normal.
Except now we're in the red restrictions, so there's no extra, like, can't wash your car.
Right.
You can go to the car wash, but you know. So we're kind of hurting on our market is our produce,
Yeah.
because if you live in some of the areas, you can't water your gardens unless you live in the country and you have a well.
Right.
But rural water is rural people too. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's it's all coming out of probably the same, ultimately the same water source. So it's just been dry for so long and the water levels have gotten down so far that it's tough.
and this spring we had what, 1 week of hot weather and the rest of it was unseasonably cool. So no, none of the farmer market people could get their plants in the ground
Right.
because it was too cold.
Yeah, it's been a little kind of a weird year,
It's been a challenge.
but people, it's life in the Midwest.
That's
You
right.
just you deal with what's in front of you and you keep moving forward.
Yep. And then next Wednesday night at our farmers market, we started this little pageant thing. It's called Little Firecracker Pageant. We want all the kids under the age of 12 to dress up in their patriotic
Yeah.
outfits. And then we have a little contest, and then who gets to win gets to ride on a float in the parades.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So that's next Wednesday at our market.
That's coming up next Wednesday. So, is there some kind of sign up for that, or do
Nope,
they
you
just show up?
have your kid dress up in their patriotic outfit, and we just put their name in a hat and
Yeah.
we draw. And Adam Long, that has a firework tent at Motel 6, he puts this on, and then whoever boy and girl that wins gets to ride on their float in the parade.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun going on in Avoca. Let me ask how you are doing with all of the organizing and everything that's going on. How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay, except for this year. It's kind of like, oh, it snuck up so fast. I've done it for 11 years now, so I pretty much have my to-do list. Amber
Right.
goes, you need to have a to-do list, and I pretty much have a to-do list. When this year, the hardest thing we had was figuring out who was going to be our grand marshal.
And you did that though?
Yes, we finally found who's going to be our grand marshal, and they accepted. So
Is that something that you can announce, or is that
yes, I
still a
can
secret?
announce it. It's Jay and Mary Pearson.
Mm-hmm.
He is a veteran. He does a lot at the Legion Hall when it was open. He helps a lot of veterans. They did bingo when it was at the Legion Hall. They're very active in their church. They're very active in our Avoca's museum. So we just decided they were quite worthy of being a grand marshal. So
That I'm sure that they're thrilled.
yeah,
That
she goes, us? But yeah, and some people don't want to be in the limelight.
Right.
We just do it because we do it.
It's small town Iowa. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, next week is another busy week.
Yes, yes, and all of this stuff going on in Avoca. So, what is your impression so far as everybody's getting set up here in the
It
Council
looks
Bluffs Farmers
chaos
Market?
like it does on Avoca Street.
Yeah. So there's a familiarity to what's going on here.
Yes. The only thing I like about ours is you don't have to unload and move your car.
Oh, because
You
you got
park
lots
your car
right next to
and
it.
then you vend right out of your vehicle.
Right. Yeah. That nope. They're not doing that here because we just do not have the space in Council Bluffs. It's everybody's just kind of lined up and they've got the spaces marked off every 10 feet. And so you've got 10 feet for a space. And if you need more than that, you got to rent another space.
Yes.
So that's just how it works here. But we've got a lot of vegetables out already. We've got a lot of baked goods. We got all kinds of folks that are coming by. So, and
Hope to be this big someday,
yeah,
but
I think you will be. I think you will be.
I had 20 vendors our first night, so
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great, and I see nothing but positive things happening there, and it's going to keep growing.
And we have another event coming up in September.
What's coming up in September?
We have our longest table where we did the 5-course meal on Main Street.
Yes.
But since our Legion Hall's closed, we had to revamp it. We don't have all the details, but it's still the third weekend in September.
So you're going to keep us updated on
Yes,
that
I
as it gets
will.
closer, and so we can help you spread the word a little bit.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Well, this is Linda Shumacher, and she's over from Avoca at the Council Bluffs Farmers Market today. But thank you so much for your
thanks
time.
for having us, and thanks for putting out the word for our little town of Avoca.
Oh, it's our pleasure, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Okay, thanks.
So many great activities going on all around Southwest Iowa, and Avoca is one of them. So, again, all of the things Linda talking about, make sure that you get it on your calendar. What better way to spend the 4th of July and all of the other activities than in the wonderful community of Avoca? If you need precision metal fabrication done right, look no further than Foxco Fabrication in Council Bluffs. From custom welding to large-scale manufacturing, bringing your ideas to life with expert craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or custom fabrication, they're going to get the job done on time and built to last. Go to foxcofab.com to see some of the projects they've already completed. Maybe might spring an idea in your own mind for a project of your own. If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. And Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning in Council Bluffs. This is the Waldsteins. Travis Waldstein, his son Hayden, doing wonderful work all across Southwest Iowa. So if your air conditioner not working the way that it should with all of the heat that we've had recently, then get a hold of Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning. And for any plumbing issues, waldsteinplumbing.com is the place to go. That's going to wrap up the show for today and wrap things up for the week. I hope it was a successful one for you. I know it certainly was for me. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you back here again Monday morning.